It's come to this.
Honey, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm getting games on my phone.
Why?
For the review.
That's not what that name means.
That's not? Oh. Well then. We should probably get started then, huh? So, this is gonna be a little, well... awkward! Because unlike a Fallen Titan, I won't just be reading it going, and then I played the phone game. But I digress. So this is gonna be a lot of fun, however, too. I've covered internet horror before. I've covered college humor. However, this is a little more different because it's a fan film. So this is kind of new in a way for me. So it'll be fun. A little bit more backstory to this as well. This is based off of the creepypasta by the same name called The Phone Game. And the creepypasta I really like. If I had a top 10 creepypastas, it'd be like number 2 or 3. Right after the 2012 zombie apocalypse. And honestly, seeing it get love is pretty fucking dope. So let's give some love back to the people who made this happen. The movie starts off the same way the creepypasta does, by introducing Jack, and how he's kind of a loser in school until he meets his first friend.
Sam was my first friend at the new school. I sat with him at lunch. He told me about the other kids at school. He also told me about some of the school's old stories.
God, I wish that was me in high school.
Didn't you have friends?
I had friends, but I was never this charismatic about it. See Joker picture. The movie continues to introduce characters, though, however, this one does change some things. It's not entirely major, but it's something we'll talk about a lot later. However, I am really grateful that we continue to get antiquated with the game.
Do you know the rules?
Sure do. Anyone can join. All you have to do is send a message saying I wish for the power to curse at midnight, and if you do it right then you should get a message back saying welcome to the game.
And then these girls join the...
Do you know the number?
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm going to prove this whole thing is bullshit. Put the number in.
I know it's a urban legend and not real, but why would they join the game? Our main heroine discusses with Jack joining the game, which thankfully he talks her out of. Until the fucking next day, this fucking bitch decides to join the game anyways.
I've been thinking.
About?
Wouldn't it be cool to have the power to curse someone? I mean, you could get rid of someone and never get found out.
Don't talk like that. We shouldn't go messing with it. I mean, what if it's all real?
I was only thinking about what power like that would be like.
Promise me you won't go messing around with that stuff?
Never thought you'd be the kind of person to be scared of silly things like this.
Promise me, Lucy.
Fine, I won't play this scary cell phone game. Night.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first fight. And...
That's not a lady. This fucking slut tried to kill me. And I bet she killed that other girl too. Yeah, Rebecca. She's missing because of you, isn't she?
As much as I really like this adaptation, I feel like this fight scene could have been better. The Nazi doesn't seem really interested in this, he was just asked to be in it for a school project, and I'll give it the pass if that's the case, but maybe another take could have happened, or maybe got a different actor if he could, because he just looks so bored. Here, watch it again.
That's not a lady. This fucking slut tried to kill me. And I bet she killed that other girl too. Yeah, Rebecca. She's missing because of you, isn't she?
It's been 2 weeks or so since Lucy joined our game, and over time, more and more people have gone missing. Lucy has been sending people to the game to gain small amounts of time, and over the time, people have just been dying because of that, and unfortunately, the couple has to spend their last night together, and... Aww, one last kiss before she goes. He should just dry her tears, too. And it'd be time for him to let her go, but they'd have one last kiss. You know? That'd have been bittersweet if the pasta had that in. And the bitch fucking left.
Dear Jack, I'm
I'm sorry for lying to you again.
but I'm not ready to die yet. I've figured out what I need to do. Don't worry. As I promised, no one else is going to die because of me.
And in a shot-for-shot remake, our hero, Lucy, steals a Nazi's armed barbed wire Sicillin. However you say this word. And our hero leaves her behind to walk home, only to get a phone call, revealing Lucy had died, being pulled by the Grim Reaper himself. But we get one last bit of information, revealing that the Nazi is still alive and no one knows why, though it's kind of obvious what it is. And that's the end of it, and well, I have a lot to say about it. What I liked about it, the camera angles were pretty solid. I thought they're pretty good, honestly. They felt pretty professional, especially in a small budget film like this. They mostly kept up with the pasta pretty well, especially since it's a story about a cell phone game, which is pretty cool, but like, they didn't need to keep up the way they did. I thought that was pretty nice. And 99% of the acting is pretty fucking solid too. The only issue I have with it is the Nazi, which we'll get to in a minute. Well, now actually, because there's a fucking Nazi character and the actor doesn't really do anything Nazi-like. I get you kind of can't really be a Nazi to a white person technically because, I mean, they're white supremacists. You kind of can't go. You could, but I mean, it's like putting a hat on a hat. What are you gonna do? You know, he's already a Nazi. He can't be any more of a Nazi unless he's burning down an orphanage. You know, like I get it. He's hard to make work. And that's my gripe with the pasta as well, honestly. The one gripe I've ever had with the pasta is that there's a Nazi in the room and nobody does anything. Like, he's straight up just a Nazi. He has the armband. And nobody does anything. I get, like, you kind of can't, you punch a Nazi. I guess you could now. But, like, back then, nobody wanted to go around punching Nazis. And I get that. But, like, he's still an awful person, and he's still an awful person. And him being a Nazi alone is ruining his social status, which is the point of the pasta. But like, pasta fans, including myself, kind of ignore that. Also, the the arm band, the leg band thing he wears doesn't look effective. It looks like a bike chain more than a sharp embedding thing into him to punish him for being a bad person. It looks like a bike chain. Did they? I guess they kind of just got a bike chain, but that's not going to really do much to hurt you. I feel like, especially on the leg. I don't know. Props are hard to get by in high school, college. You know. That being said, thanks for hanging out with me guys. Next to Giga. Link down below to the movie. Please give it love. They did really hard work on it. You have the rest of your day today and stay safe. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Again, stay safe, please. Have a good day today. That